Today we're talking about the number nine in someone's soul contract chart. So a nine is the most powerful energy of all of the numbers. It's so powerful that people with nines, especially if it's in a talent area, you feel like you're protected by God. Whatever happens, you're going to be okay. It's Leo energy. And so, since Leo is ruled by the sun is obviously all powerful. We wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for the sun's energy. But there's also a couple other sides of it. On one hand, it's all about purity and harmony. But on the other hand, it's considered a malefic planet. So that means it's going to come with some difficulties and challenges. So this number is also about hearing. So it's your ability to hear God clearly through your intuition. And if you have four or more nines in your chart, it's going to be really tough on your physical body because this energy is just so powerful. You may have issues like lower back or sacral issues too, because it's power that's not being expressed. So if you have it in a karmic area, then that means your childhood was not good. Your parents, caregivers, whoever saw this power in you and they were either threatened by it or they didn't understand it and they needed to shut it down. So you had to, in order obviously to survive, right? You had to make sure that you shoved this power down and it's just been kind of sitting down there. But unfortunately, it hasn't been up to nothing because if it's in a karmic area, then you may have manifested really negative. You've used your power instead for something good. Instead, you've used it for something negative. So you may have manifested some really negative situations where you were a victim, where there was abuse. So that's one of the things that could happen if it's in a karmic area. You also might not even know that you have this power, or if you do, you don't think that you can tap into it, or you don't trust your intuition and it's not something. So that's frustrating too, right? When you know you're powerful but you can't tap into it or you don't think you can. In If you have it in a physical karma area, then it may be that in a past life you expressed your power and something really bad did happen. So you might have this fear coming from a past life that if you let this power out, you could destroy yourself or someone else. You also might, because you don't trust this intuition, this connection to God, then if you have an issue or you have a question or something, you look to some authority figure or guru or somebody out there to give you the answer that you need instead of trusting your own intuition. So you give your power away to other people instead of, keeping that power for yourself and using it for something positive in your life. If it's in a talent area, I mean, this is just an awesome place to have this number in either one of your talent areas. But specifically, if you have it, if you have a 9-9 and it's in a physical talent area, I mean, that's just the best combination, the most powerful combination out of all of these numbers and areas. So if you have that, then that is fantastic. You can do anything and you are unstoppable. You know that as you serve, you will be served. So that's one of the things you have to remember. So this is about serving other people. It's not just using your power to get what you want. I mean, yes, you can do that. That's that's the crazy thing about this number is even if you have it in a talent area, you may still use it to manipulate people or to control situations or control people. So you have to watch out for that. So just remember you're here to serve others using this power. Because this power is such a wonderful connection between you and God and your intuition, you're going to make a great a medium or a channel or any type of healer. So that's if it's in a talent area. It's just a pretty wonderful place to have that. If it's in a goal area, that means your goal is you need to take back your power or wake it up. It got shoved down in there. Now it's kind of behind the scenes, manifesting these really negative situations for you. So you need to take back your power. And once you do take back your power, you have to make sure, like we said, you're using it with integrity and you're not using it to control people or situations. If you have 9s in your soul destiny, that means that if you have maybe a really troubling energy in your karmic area or something like that, any kind of 9 in your soul destiny is going to really help you overcome that. So it gives you a lot of extra power throughout your whole entire chart to make sure that you can transform some of this negativity into something positive. You're also going to be able to acknowledge your complete power and this all protection of your soul. So that's another thing you can do if it's a soul destiny. You're not wondering if you have it. No, you're like, this is what I have. So you're a channel. Another thing you would be, again, you're going to be good at being a channel, and you serve others by being a channel. So some things that people with 9s can do to really make sure that they are expressing this power in a positive way, because even if it's in a talent area, you might still need to work on some of these. But first off, you're going to need to heal from that childhood situation where you got your power taken away. So you're going to have to find ways to express this power. So it's been down in there, you haven't let it out, and you're going to have to find, you're probably going to have to start small with little feelings of empowerment and build on those. So this may be uncomfortable, it could be scary, because a lot of people, this number is so powerful that it is sometimes scary when you actually experience it. So, but that's how you're going to have to dig down deep there and start letting those feelings come up. And just remember that you used to be a bright light in this world, and you just need to find the light again. So that's your goal. You got to find the light. It's there. You just need to find it. And maybe setting some boundaries, that may help, take your power back. If someone's running all over you, that's not going to make you feel very powerful either. So you may have to set some boundaries. You may be angry. It's okay to let some anger, if anger is the one that's coming out, okay, fine. You got to let these things come out however they want to come out. So learn to express your anger in maybe a positive way, like take a kickboxing class or scream in your car or punch a pillow. I don't know. Either way, if it's down there and it needs to come out, let it come out. And when I say down there, it's because you are really working in your sacral, lower back area. That's where these feelings just got shoved way down in there. And then that's where they stayed. So you're going to have to open up the flow of energy to that area. And you're going to have to do that with some grounding exercises too. So anything that is grounding and anything that moves that energy down into that area of your body, because you can't do everything in your head. Trust me, I'm one of those people too. Like, I've tried. You have to get to the energy and help it to flow. So one of the ways that you can do that is you can start finding things that make you feel joyful, like the joyful little kid you used to be before you got shut down, right? So anything that makes you feel joyful, laughing, singing, giving someone a great hug, anything that a playful child would do, try some of those things too, because that little child is in there and they just want to be able to express themselves in a way that they were not allowed to do way back when you were little. So if you have a 9, like I said, it's just a really, really powerful energy, no matter where it is in your chart. But this is just an exciting energy. If you found this video but you don't know what your numbers are in your soul contract chart, you can do that here on YouTube. I have a video, or you can go to my website, which the link will be in the description, and you can learn how to calculate them on your own there. Or if that doesn't sound good and you want me to calculate it for you and give you a report, I can also do that. So it's just very exciting if you have a 9. So I'm really excited for it if you have it.